The stars stretched into white lines as the Theran fleet entered warp. Space folded silently around them. Dozens of warships moved together like a single living creature. Inside, the command ship lights glowed softly across the bridge. Officers studied star maps. Sensors scanned deep space. Every signal was analyzed. Every trace of the Varkal raiders was hunted. Arya stood near the observation window. Her shoulder was wrapped in a medical brace. The pain had faded, but the memory remained sharp. LYR stood beside her. The cub looked smaller inside the vast ship, but the glow in its eyes had changed. The fear from the canyon was gone. Something stronger had taken its place. Determination. The doors behind them opened. The Theran leader entered. Her presence filled the room instantly. All officers straightened. "Commander reports," one officer said. "The signal device from the Varkal has been fully decoded." The leader approached slowly. "Display it." The star map appeared in the air. Several systems blinked on the hologram. One of them glowed red. "This system," the officer explained, "the signal was sent from here." Arya studied the map. That region was far beyond the neutral zone. Deep frontier territory. "Who controls it?" Arya asked. The officer answered carefully. "Officially, no one. Unofficially, many criminals. Pirates, mercenaries, black market fleets." The leader looked toward Arya. "Someone there paid the Varkal to destroy the peace mission." Arya crossed her arms slowly. "Which means someone does not want humans and Theran to become allies." The leader nodded. "Correct." LYR looked up at the star map. "Then we go there," the cub said simply. The bridge became quiet. The leader studied LYR. "You are young," she said, "but you speak like a warrior." LYR did not look away. "They killed my mother." The words were calm, but heavy. Arya placed a hand gently on the cub's shoulder. "We will deal with them," she said quietly. The leader turned to the officers. "Set course for the signal system." The fleet shifted direction. Engines roared softly. Warp space rippled again. Hours passed. Inside the medical bay, Arya tested her injured shoulder. A Theran medic watched carefully. "Your recovery's impressive," the medic said. "Humans heal quickly." Arya smiled slightly. "We get into trouble a lot." Nearby, Lyre watched quietly. The cub had not left Arya's side since the canyon battle. "You should rest," Arya said. YR shook its head. "Small hunters stay awake." Arya laughed softly. "Fair enough." Suddenly, the ship trembled slightly. A warning tone sounded across the corridor. Arya looked up. That did not sound friendly. An officer's voice echoed through the speakers. "All personnel prepare for arrival. Fleet exiting warp in 30 seconds. Arya and LY moved quickly toward the bridge." When the doors opened, the view ahead stole their breath. A dark star system filled the screen. Asteroids drifted slowly through space. Broken ships floated like ghosts. But something else was there. A massive station, illegal, hidden, protected by dozens of armed vessels. The officer spoke carefully. "Target located. Varkal. Mercenary base." Arya exhaled slowly. So that is where they came from. The Theran leader studied the station. "Many ships," she said, "but not enough." Elwire stepped closer to the screen. The cub's glowing eyes narrowed. "They think they are safe here." Arya nodded. "Most criminals believe that." The leader turned toward the fleet commanders. "Open a channel." Moments later, the station received the signal. A rough voice answered. "This sector is private territory. Identify yourselves or leave." The Theran leader stepped forward. "This is High Speaker Talveth of the Theran. Your mercenaries attacked our delegation." The voice on the other end laughed. "We attack whoever pays us. That is business." YR stepped forward suddenly. "My mother died because of your business." The voice paused, then laughed again. "Sounds like a personal problem." Arya's eyes hardened. That was the wrong answer. The Theran leader raised one hand. "Weapons ready," she said calmly. Across the fleet, hundreds of cannons powered up. Energy surged through space. The station suddenly realized the danger. Multiple enemy ships launched. Weapons activated. The battle began instantly. Blue and red plasma filled the darkness. Fighters screamed through space. Explosions lit the asteroid field. ARIA watched the tactical display. Theran ships moved with perfect coordination. Enemy vessels fell one by one. LYR watched silently. The Cub's small claws clenched tightly. Within minutes, the pirate fleet began to collapse. Their defenses failed. One final transmission came from the station. "Wait," the voice shouted. "We can negotiate." The Theran leader did not move. "You hired killers," she said calmly. "You attacked a child. There will be no negotiation." The fleet fired together. A single wave of energy tore through the station. The structure shattered. Fragments scattered across space. The battle was over. Silence returned to the stars. ARIA slowly exhaled. That was fast. The leader turned toward her. "When Theran protect their young, we do not hesitate." LYR looked out at the drifting wreckage. "Is it finished?" the Cub asked quietly. The leader placed a hand gently on the Cub's head. "This battle is finished. But the lesson will travel far. Across the galaxy, criminal networks would soon hear the story. A Varkal fleet destroyed. A pirate station erased. All because a human protected a Cub." ARIA leaned against the console. "Not bad for one good decision." YR looked up at her. "You did more than protect me. You protected our future." ARIA smiled slightly. "That might be the nicest thing any alien has said to me." Outside the command window, the Theran fleet began forming up again. Their mission was not finished, but the message had already spread. Across star systems, across trade routes, across hidden pirate channels, one simple truth now echoed through space. If you harm a Theran Cub and a human stands beside them, you will face both species. And neither of them forgives easily. LYR watched the stars carefully. The Cub's voice was quiet, but strong. The smallest hunters are the hardest to see. ARIA nodded slowly. And the most dangerous ones protect their friends. The fleet turned toward the next stars. Together, human, Theran, allies, and the galaxy would never forget how that alliance began. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe to Neon Cub. All is because the next story might be even more powerful. Like the video. If you believe courage matters, share this story with someone who loves epic sci-fi, and tell me in the comments, what would you do if you were in ARIA's place? Your support helps. Neon Cub Tales. Bring more incredible stories to life. New sci-fi adventures are coming soon, so subscribe now and join the Neon Cub Tales universe. Thanks for watching.